How much are you expected to spend on a foundation? This step I want to talk about will guide you, and this step is the step that involves in doing your building foundation. And number one step is setting out. Now, setting out is the one that marks the building from the building plan to the grant. It's the interpretation of the building plan to the actual grant. So you know the cost of materials and cost of labor that will cost you to do what? To do your setting out. Once you know that, you put that aside, and the next thing you need to know is the excavation, which is the digging. So, and the digging will definitely determine on the type of soil that you have. Maybe is it soft soil or hard soil, or is an area that is swampy area. So that will determine the cost of your excavation. And the next thing to do is you have something they call blinding. So blinding involves material like cement, sand, granite, and at times you can use stone dust. So you know the cost of all those materials, the quantity you want to use for the blinding, so which is the concreting you want to use for the blinding. Then once you know that, then you put that cost aside, add it to the cost you want to spend on setting out and excavation. After that, you move to block work. So you know the number of blocks you want to use and the price that they are selling the blocks, and the price is determined by location and the type of block you want to use. That's what really determine the price. So once you know that, and you know the number of cement, sand you will use for your block work. So once you know the number of cement and sand you will use for your block work, then you calculate it, know the price, and add it to the cost that you have put down before. So then later, the next thing you will now do that most people forget to add the cost is filling. You know, after the block work, you need to fill the inside of the foundation. So you know the number of tons. The number of tons you want to use for the filling. After the filling, you know the cost that will cost you for labor to do the filling. Then you are ready for German floor. German floor involves cement, granite, and at times you use stone dust. At times you use nylon. So you know the cost of cement, the quantity, and you price it and you judge that. Once you collate all that together, definitely you will get the cost or how much you can use for your foundation. At least that will give you an idea. So you know that you will run out of budget when you start your foundation. The last one is that I want to say is supervision. You have to know the cost that it will cost you to hire someone that will supervise your work. So before you start your foundation, always make sure you get your budget right. Thank you.